The federal government has conducted law enforcement operations following TPLF junta's attack on the North Command of the National Defense Force. In addition to TPLF's attack, people of the Tigray region have suffered a lot due to TPLF's evil distracting actions on national resources, infrastructures, and civil service organizations. The government has repeatedly stated that the group's atrocities in the region have resulted in death and displacement of civilians. In addition to prosecuting the perpetrators, the government is also providing food, medical care, and rehabilitating those in need of humanitarian assistance. Due to the law enforcement operation in the Tigray region and instability in Metekal zone, many innocent citizens are in need of daily food consumption and support. Efforts are underway to make food and other essential supplies accessible in the Tigray region. A joint task force comprising the region's provisional administration, ministries, and foreign aid agencies have been established to make the support accessible to the victims. Accordingly, humanitarian assistance is being delivered where the provisional administration and structure is established well. According to the National Disaster and Risk Management Commission, the government is working with partners to provide humanitarian assistance to more than 2.5 million people, including those identified by a survey, former safety net users, and those injured in Metekal and Tigray.
ልክ ይህንን አሰራር ትግራይ ላይ በጊዜያዊ አስተዳደሩ ይሄ የአስቸኳይ ጊዜ እርዳታ
Tigray Regional State Provisional Administration Coordination Center has been instituted in Tigray region. The center has disciplines such as operations, planning, and logistics. The National Disaster and Risk Management Commission has appointed permanent members to operation. 4 department officials are leading humanitarian assistance. The commissioner and deputy commissioners are closely monitoring and following the operation.
ኃላፊዎች ቦታው ላይ ተገኝተው ይሄንን የእርዳታ ስራውን እየመሩ ነው ያሉት። ኮሚሽነሩም እዛው ከኮር ምክትል ኮሚሽነሩ ጋር በጋራ ሆነው ያንን ኦፕሬሽን እየተከታተሉት ነው ያለው። በቅርበት በየጊዜው እየሄዱ ምንም አይነት ክፍተት እንዳይፈጠር መረዳት የሚገባው ተረጂ ሳይረዳ እንዳይቀር።
ለምሳሌ የቤኒሻንጉልን አሁን እሱን እንደምሳሌ ያነሳን ማሳያ ስለሆነ ስንመለከት 125999 ህዝብ አለ ብለናል። ከዛ ፕላን እናደርጋለን እነዚህ ህዝቦች ወደ ቀዬ እስኪመለሱ ድረስ ምን ያህል ምግብ ያስፈልጋል።
For instance, if we observe the Benishangul Gumuz region, 125,999 people have been displaced. How much food is needed for these people to return to their hometowns? Therefore, 22,518 metric tons of food is needed. The same is true in Tigray region. 2,025,297 people need 13,379.45 metric tons per month. The aid will continue until the displaced people return to their village.
ወደ 30,379.45 ሜትሪክ ቶን ያስፈልጋል ብለን ኦሬዲ እቅድ ይዘናል። አሎኬት ተደርጓል ባጀት ማለት ነው።
የሰብአዊ እርዳታው በነገራችን ላይ አሁን ጥሩ ይሄደ ነው።
Humanitarian assistance is going well. The federal government has been paying attention since the beginning. The National Council of Ministers has been established and is being coordinated by the Minister of Peace. The aid must be transparent, not because some individual have talked, but because we are talking with concrete and tangible information. There is no doubt that the federal government is committed and working with the parents at large. But now we have little transportation difficulties. According to the federal police, there were also some security problems, and when it is managed, the operation becomes more effective. In the beginning, we had a problem. Now we have resolved it. After the Tigray Regional State Provisional Administration Coordination Center is organized, all the federal bodies are working jointly and comprehensively.
በቅንጅት እየሰራ ነው ያለው
ለ2 ሚሊዮን 7,882 ዜጎቻችን እርዳታውን ተደራሽ ማድረግ ችለናል። ለነዚህ ዜጎቻችን ተደራሽ ለማድረግ 392,000
We've been able to make the assistance available to 2,788 million citizens. To make the assistance accessible to our citizens, 392,640 quintals of different kinds of food like flour, macaroni, spaghetti, nutritious flour, milk and rice have been supplied. Besides, 60,000 quintals of wheat, flour are currently being transported. Also, the Ethiopian government is importing 20,000 metric tons of wheat using the World Food Programme's vehicles directly from the port of Djibouti to enter Mekelle Central Store.
ስንዴ ያልተፈጨ ስንዴ በቀጥታ ከጅቡቲ ወደብ በዓለም ምግብ ፕሮግራም ተሽከርካሪዎች በመጠቀም የኢትዮጵያ መንግስት ግዢውን የፈጸመበት እንደተጠበቀ ሆኖ በመጠቀም መቀሌ ማዕከላዊ መጋዘን እየገባ ይገኛል።
የፌደራል መንግስት ከክልሉ ጊዜያዊ አስተዳደር ጋር በመሆንና ከሚመለከታቸው ሴክተር መስሪያ ቤቶች
The federal government is working with provisional administration of the Tigray region and the pertinent sector office. More than 26 non-governmental organizations are working with us. There is immediate response center. They are working as member of the center. We will continue to strengthen our work with the stakeholders to ensure adequate supply to the community. Regarding the supply, 1.7 million people have been reached out of the 2.5 million citizens we have identified for immediate assistance.
ባለፉት ጊዜያት እስካሁን በተሰራው ስራ 1.7 ሚሊዮን የሚሆኑ ዜጎችን መድረስ ተችሏል። አጠቃላይ ያስፈልጋቸዋል ብለን ከለየናቸው 2.5 ዜጎች
Evidences show that so far more than 1.7 million people have been able to access humanitarian support. Considering the humanitarian crisis in Tigray, citizens from different parts of the country are expressing their solidarity partnership by going to the scene and collecting support from where they are.
እንደ እናት ከኦሮሚያ ለወንድሞቻችን ለተጎዱ ለእህቶቻችን ለተጎዱ ለደካማ እናት ለደካማ አባት ለህፃናቶች ካላቸው ላይ አካፍሎ ነው ወንድሞቻችሁ የላኩላቸው እና ይሄንን ስጦታ እኛ ተዋልደናል ተጋብተናል አንድ ብሔር አንድ አካል ነን።
As a mother from Oromia, we share this gift with our brothers, sisters, injured mothers, fathers and children, because we don't like them to suffer. We are married with each other and have kids. We are part of one nation. That's why we gave this gift to the people of Tigray. Our kids are here and your kids are there. We are like one. May God give us unity. May He grant us peace in our country and may He strengthen our unity. I am Hadising and a mother. Let peace be with us. This gift is for you. From your brothers and sisters in Oromia.
እንደ እናት ነው ምለውና ይሄንን ስጦታ ወንድሞቻችሁ እህቶቻችሁ ከኦሮሚያ ካለው ነገር ላይ ላኩላችሁን ተቀበሉንና በመቀጥለውም ደግሞ እንመጣለን። እግዚአብሔር በሰላም ያምጣ፣ ነገራችንን ሰላም ያርግልን፣ አንድነቱን ይስጠን እላለሁ።
አፋር ክልል ህዝብና መንግስትም ደግሞ በተጨማሪ ወገናዊነቱን ለመግለጽ የትግራይ ህዝብ
The people and government of Afar are showing their partnership with Tigray people. The people of Tigray are more like the people of Afar. We have a lot in common. Same lifestyle, same landscape and many more. So to show our solidarity with Tigray people, we have brought about 9 million birr support. A problem of the people of Tigray is also a problem for Afar people. We want the people of Tigray to have peace above all.
የትግራይ ህዝብ ችግር የአፋር ህዝብ ችግር ነው። የትግራይ ህዝብ ከሁሉም በላይ ሰላም እንዲያገኝ እንፈልጋለን።
ኦቦሌየን ኬና ከትግራይን ረኮ ኢሲንረጌቴ ረኮ ኑረጌቴ ዋን ታቴፍ በገረብ ራሲን አንቢሴ ጀቹኒ በርባድ
To the people of Tigray, I want to say that the problem you are facing are also our problems. The Oromo and the Tigray people are one. People who want to protect their own interest and power have harmed these people. We've seen the people of Tigray and no one has suffered more than them. The TPLF has done nothing for the people. The perpetrators will get what they deserve sooner. The vast Oromo people have reached out to their brothers. We have presented to you what we have with great respect.
Obboleeyyan teenna nama hunda dursinee bira ga'uu qabna jedhee abbootii gadaa isaa walitti qabee gara keessa waan ergeef midhaan kana ulfinnaaf kabajaan akka nurraa fudhattan isin gaafanna
ብጣዕሚ ስምዒት ብጣዕሚ ተሓጓሳይ ወሰን የብሉ ምክንያቱ ትግራይ ህዝቢ ኢትዮጵያዊ ተባሂሉ ኢትዮጵያዊ ስለ ዝኾነ
I'm very happy because the people of Tigray are Ethiopians and other people are seeing what happened and supporting us. There are above 18 nations and nationalities and there is unity. I hope we will be more stronger and unified together.
ከጉጂ ከቦረና እንዲሁም ከቶለማ አባገዳዎች እንዲያም መጫ የኦሮሞን ህዝብ ወክላችሁ የትግራይ ህዝብ ደርሰበት ችግራችን ነው ብላችሁ
On behalf of myself and the Provisional Administration of Tigray, my respect and gratitude for Guji Borna people and Tulma Bagadas for their support by considering Tigray's people's current situation as their own. This is a great gift. Beyond that, it shows us the Oromo people are peace lovers and they need unity and brotherhood. The Oromo are great people. It is first aid for us from Oromo people. We will disseminate this support to those who need the humanitarian assistance. The current Tigray situation has happened is not because of the people. The people love peace and friendship, but it is an attack by a few destructive groups. With that in mind, thank you again for your support. The Oromo people are on our side for our efforts to get the people of Tigray out of these problems. I call on the Ethiopian people to take this aid as a role model so that they strengthen support to us. This is a remarkable historical event forever. Oromo people arrived when the people of Tigray were in need of solidarity. This is a great example of brotherhood and Ethiopian unity and harmony. I extend my respect and appreciation to all the people, to all the Oromo people. Abagadas and Hadasingi. Thank you very much.
በዚህ አጋጣሚ ለመላው የኦሮሞ ህዝብ አባገዳዎች ስንቄዎች ያለኝን አክብሮትና አድናቆት አስተላልፋለሁ። በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ገለቶማ
እንግዲህ በጎ ፍቃድ ስራ በአብዛኛው ቀደም ሲል ይታወቅ የነበረው በኢትዮጵያ ቀይ መስቀል ማህበር ውስጥ ነው። ቀይ መስቀል ማህበር በመላው ሀገሪቱ ብዙ በጎ ፈቃደኞችን በሺዎች የሚቆጠሩ በጎ ፈቃደኞችን መልምሎ ለሰብአዊ ተግባር አገልግሎት ተግባር ሲያሰማራ የቆየ ማህበር ነው። ይሄ ጉዳይ በአሁኑ ጊዜ በጎ ፈቃደኝነት ደግሞ በሌሎችም ድርጅቶች እየተለመደ ነው ያለው እና ይሄ ይበል የሚያሰኘው ነው።
It is an association that has been engaging thousands of volunteers for humanitarian workers in the country. Assistance is currently being given by volunteers and other organizations, and we encourage the activity. We are here today to receive food and sanitary aid that have been collected by the students of Mekelle University. This activity is not limited here, it's being applied in other places. There are a lot of volunteers in Mekelle who are facilitating aid for the public. We are working with Global Alliance by setting up a support committee for Tigray. Currently, a lot of work is being accomplished by the government. Food is being served and we are aiding. That's the aim of the Red Cross Society. Since the problem occurred, we are at everywhere of the region to aid the victims. We are providing water, food and sanitation material. Now, thousands of volunteers like students, teachers and office workers are working in the area. They register the victims and then categorize them based on the extent of the damage. We are providing the necessary and special support for women, mothers, children, and the disabled. We have recently provided food, water, and other support, and this has given hope to the victims. They also realize that not only the government, but also communities from different parts of Ethiopia are helping them. The basic thing is that the community stands with them. The Ethiopian Red Cross Society surveyed all areas of the country. It examined in Tigray region, South region, Mekelle and Amhara region. Medical supplies are presented to repair damaged medical facilities. For rehabilitation of the victims, 9.5 billion is needed. Now, Red Cross is coordinating various organizations. All of these activities are done, but still the problem is not solved. Everyone's effort and solidarity solidarity is needed to solve the problem. Humanitarian assistance needed in Tigray has also taken place in the South region and Metakal. The Red Cross Association should be found at everywhere, so we help people who are suffering with no parameters of religion and color.
ሰው በመሆኑ ብቻ የተጎዳን ሰው መድረስ ስለሆነ የበሰቡ ሁላችንም የበለጠ እንደገና ኮንትሪቢዩት ማድረግ አለብን ለዚህ
ከትግራይ የመጡ ልጆችን የማነጋገር አጋጣሚው አግኝተን ነበር ያለውን ስሜት ለመረዳት
We had a chance to talk to those from Tigray region to understand what was happened and their feeling toward the case. They responded that Tigray people think that the rest of Ethiopian people left them in problems. They also feel that they are detached from Ethiopia. Since we understood it and we went to let them know that was not the fact on the ground. Rather, Ethiopians from all corners are thinking day and night about their brothers and sisters. The fact is that the rest of Ethiopians thinking how they overcome the challenges they faced now. They understood they are one people, sharing the same history and living together. The rest of Ethiopians understand that Tigray is one of Ethiopian part and living together in harmony and peace. We come here to show this fact, the strongly bonded relations of Tigray and the rest of Ethiopians. For instance, I studied here in Mekelle. During my stay at Mekelle University, we are taught by the dwellers of Mekelle in addition to the university's management or teachers. They welcomed us warmly and support us when we studied here and they sent us back to our hometown. Due to these harmonious relations, we, the former students of Mekelle University, came here to show them we are by their side. To let them know we are ready to contribute our shares till they rehabilitate and resettle. We told them that all Ethiopians can stand with Tigray people. When we think to facilitate this aid, we used social media by using a different motto that helped us to collect different aid in kind. It was very simple to contribute to everyone up to this capacity of pasta or macaroni in different mass. For example, our first contributor, whose name is Haben, supported us by 5 packs of rice and 4 pasta. What makes me surprised was he refused to give us his name and to capture his photograph. He's about 60 years old. That occasion was very special for me. Since that, all this material, which was for children, for adults and the girls, were collected in a very short time. After that, we talked with Ethiopian Red Cross Society and they agreed to cover transportation of this aid up to Mekelle and distribute for those in need of this humanitarian assistance. Today, they are ready to receive it from us.
እነዚህን የሰበሰብናቸውን እንትን ለይሄ እርዳታ ለሚፈልጉ ሰዎች እንዲደርስ ያደርግልናል ዛሬም የኢትዮጵያ ቀይ መስቀል ማህበር ማኔጅመንት ቲም እዚህ ድረስ መጥቶ ይሄን ነገር ሊረከበን ተዘጋጅቷል ማለት ነው አሁን የሚያስፈልገው ለትግራይ ህዝብ እንደተባለው ከችግሩ ማውጣት ከደረሰበት አደጋ ማውጣት ስራ ብቻ ነው የሚያስፈልገው
What it is necessary for Tigray people at this time is only helping these people to get out of the problems they are facing. The time for politics is not right now. When our public face crisis, all citizens must work together and bring solution comprehensively. When one people fail indeed, the rest have the responsibility to support them. The other way round of this never benefit. This opportunity makes the Tigray people proud by being Ethiopian. It makes them know they have brother people who stand by their sides in difficulties.
In addition to support provided by the government and the community following the government's agreement with humanitarian partners, various organizations are also heading to Tigray to provide humanitarian assistance. In collaboration with international organizations and various UN agencies in the region, humanitarian and rehabilitation activities are performing well.
የኤንዲፒ ለክልላችን
UNDP confirmed us to support the work. We are working to rehabilitate and resettle our people. They are providing different aid like vehicles, computers and official materials. This is big support for us.
Our visit to Mekelle today is to improve our understanding of the situation on the ground, so that we can be better informed in terms of our support to the recovery of this region. But also for the humanitarian situation, the whole UN system works on bringing support to the people here.
ከዩኤንዲፒ የዓለም ባንክና ሌሎች የልማት አጋሮቻችን ጋር በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ የተሞከረ ቱል ዴቨሎፕ ተደርጎ ዝግጅት ምዕራፉ ተጠናቋል።
We are working with UNDP, the World Bank and other development partners. The preparation stage is being finalized. During the time, the committee, organized from different sectors, has moved to conduct an assessment. When that assessment was finalized, the research output changed to the program, which will help us to know how much cost will be required to resettle the Tigray people and the duration of time it takes to do it. So, in the next week, we expected that the aforementioned preparation fully conducted, and our next job is talking with our development partners and to commence the job.
ልማት አጋሮቻችንንም የመንግስትንም የፋይናንስ ድጋፍ ሞቢላይዝ የምናደርግበት ነው የሚሆነው።
The government is relentlessly working to avert humanitarian crisis in their country. Human rights activists and investors are also comprehensively exercising enabling ways to raise funds and support for displaced people. The government, World Food Programme and other partners are working together to provide all necessary resources for those who need support in an organized manner.